We are live. Let me refresh. Make sure you can see us and hear us. Nothing yet. And make sure there's no echo. Everything
All
looks
right,
good. B's got
we're
that
good. We're live.
high def camera. Man, crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, that one looks insane.
We're making
Um,
people get their money's worth with their HD feature on this YouTube.
man, that's wild. Let me see. Oh, hustle and muscle. Cutthroat, what's up? He says it excited for whatnot auction later. So appreciate that. D-Bay, Brian only hit up 2 stores today. They were trash. Omar, Swoop Man, Price Assassins, One Kick Finder, and I think One Kick Finder again. Let me see. What's the chat? Oh, there we go. Just got what now? One Kick Finder. Kevin, what up? Jimmy. So we're gonna talk about yesterday what happened. B's thoughts, also how is it as a buyer and a seller. I want to get your feedback as well. If you were there watching the B yesterday, if you were, I appreciate you. B appreciates you. We've never done that before, so B was a rookie at it. He did
We're a bunch
really
of rookies.
well. Yeah, so it was super cool and something different. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let me see. South, what's up? Fogel, Hustle and Silence, and Palma. Let me see.
Oh, Fogel McLovin's back.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Patrick, what up? Ross Shallington on his lunch break. Let me see. All right. Bees Whatnot was fire, says Brian. Thanks for being there, Brian. Adriana.
Adriana, it's been a
Nice.
while.
All right, let's talk about some of the first news. And no, not Will Smith slap. We're going to talk about the Kobe deal.
Oh.
We did not talk about this because this came out on what, Saturday or Sunday? The news came out.
Wow, it's only been a week.
Yeah,
Man.
So new partnership with Vanessa Bryant and Nike, using Kobe's name and logo. And they were saying, of course, Vanessa was reportedly looking for that lifetime LeBron and Jordan contract. They don't know, it doesn't say here what kind of contract was finally agreed upon. But the first Kobe that will be releasing will be the Mambasita, which people were waiting for, which I'm pretty sure they were already made.
Yeah, they've been made.
Yeah,
It's
they've
already
been
taken,
made.
yeah.
Nike was waiting for the partnership. Let's go go from there. But this is a must buy, obviously.
I mean, the black and white colorway. Just when I was in the border of like, maybe I should just sell all my Kobe's, and then now they came back. They came back and it's like, well, actually now I can sell some, and hoping that I can get more. Uh, so I what did I say? I think we should have a rewind clip. I think it was gonna happen. That was my prediction.
Okay, I'll have
It
to go
was just a
back and
matter
see.
of money talks.
Which, let me go back. Someone said, "Oh, Grinch is holding value, Price Assassins." So that's what I was kind of interested in. Did some of the Kobe's go up? Did they go down? How did this affect it? We're gonna get into that. I have some of them saved here. People have been dumping Kobe, says Fogel. So there we go. There, Kobe's will go down because they won't be as limited, says Yaroslav. Didn't several pairs get out to people, says Omar. So that's what I was trying to figure that out. What do the prices look like? Now Grinches, they're not going to go down.
Yeah.
And we're not expecting them to be re-released anyway, even after this partnership.
Yeah, anytime soon, right? Anytime soon.
So let me see.
It took them 10 years, right? It took them 10 years to release another Grinch.
So size 11 right now, my size is at 727. B 9.5, 650, 670.
Right.
You got yours at retail?
Yeah, I got mine retail. Glory days of winning Foot Locker.
What up, William Perry? SA. Let me see. Danny Sam, what up? RJ Funky Finds, Hustle Crow. Omar. More people coming in. Also, I wanted to look at the Kobe 6. Why isn't there a photo for this shoe? Let me see. The All Star. The red. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
And it's at 548
that went
on
up
size
surprisingly.
11.
'Cause I got mine resell. I think I paid 250 for them.
Yeah, I
From
think I paid
eBay.
290 for mine.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, good to see them going up, but I think this is another one too. I think whatever Kobe's came out 2021, I
Well,
don't think they're
yeah.
gonna be out for a while.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's gonna be a while. So I think we have like 2 3 years to hold on to it. I mean, maybe they'll hit like high eights, close to 1,000, but we'll see how often they're gonna release Kobe's. Next thing you know, there's gonna be Kobe's every month.
yeah, yeah. See if that happens, then it's definitely gonna change things. So,
Yeah.
but Grinch will be up to the. We'll get to the 1,000 first, of course, before this
Yeah.
one. Yaroslav, my prediction: Kobe's will be Super GR going forward, except a few limited releases that will make money of the demand. Probably the Mambasita one will probably be limited, and then some of the other ones will be
Yeah,
quite a
GR.
bit. Or maybe they'll do. Or what about the Kobe 6? You know, all of those kind of retroed, they'll slowly come out, and then they'll push a lot of like the lower end Kobe stuff.
Oh, like the
That's what I
Mamba.
could see.
That's
Yeah.
true. The what was that? What was that thing? Was it the Mamba, right?
What were the what were the names on
I
those?
forgot. I actually have one that's a B grade. Um, yeah,
Like
yeah.
Mamba Curials. Where was another?
No, they're like the. Is it Mamba
No,
Curios?
well, that was one of them from
Rage, Mamba
the
Rage,
Mamba
Mamba Rage,
Rage, but Mamba Curial was
Mamba
from
Fury,
another
Mamba
one.
Fury.
Yeah,
Mamba
that was
Curial
another.
is a colorway, Glenn.
Yeah, it was a colorway of the 8. Or I remember
Yeah,
the 7, the 8, but
yeah, yeah. So
Rage, Fury, correct,
yeah,
just like the dunks to do that. SA Nike outlet up to 30% off on the hash wall. That's why Big Money Mo is not here. He did see that they did have a sale. My buddy Miguel did text me, appreciate that. He said, yeah, 30% off is back, but they still have a lot of leftover Nike outlet pairs. Like they didn't add anything new to the back wall, but
right.
at least there's a sale.
Yeah.
At least. All right, let's get into sneaker releases this week. And ISPA Flow
Dude,
2020.
that's kind of a little late. Dude, it was 80s
2020?
here. It was already it was already 80s today
Yeah.
in Cincinnati. We don't need that thing.
This apparently came out yesterday. $200.
Yeah, it came out yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. Any comments in the chat?
Trash.
Next. Whoa. Did I skip anything? Oh, there you go. Sakai Blazer Low patent leather.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
the black and white.
Yeah. Would you rock these?
For a special occasion.
Okay.
You know?
Wear a little tuxedo?
Yeah, that'd be your tuxedo Sakai's, you know.
Okay.
120 though. That's affordable.
120.
Dude. You know, like I'd rock this before I'd rock Panda Dunks.
Interesting. Okay. Let me see. Meh SA. I'll wait for the outlet price. Miles. I actually like these. Let me see. Trash can water. Pass. Wedding Sakai's. Fly kicks. Pass. 120 tomorrow. Next. Oh, there's a white one too. White and beige or something.
Yeah, that'd be the TikTok essential hoodie wearing.
You're like, nah. New Balance.
Oh,
Very clean. 125. Are you rocking more New Balance now?
Vans, yes. New Balance, yes. But I was gonna rock mine, the 550s, but Big Money Mo said they're stiff, so I didn't even bother trying them on. I sold them.
Didn't try breaking them in, nothing.
Yeah, I didn't even try. I trusted Big Money Mo on that one.
125 tomorrow.
I mean, this is like your, picnic shoe, clean picnic shoe, vintage rocking single stitch with few holes, dude.
White leather upper, burgundy accents, and little aqua details
Yeah.
outlining the N logos, 550 logo. Add an extra pop of color. Let me see what the chat says. Rocking my navy, 550 select goods. Clean, pass. These are fire. So yeah, these should do well. That'll be tomorrow. Next, first I was like, "Wow, what is going on here?"
I was like, "What? What kind of dessert is that?"
Yeah, $209. V7000. Diodora. We'll just go to the next. Air Force One. Flax.
Oh.
Friday, 130.
Your Timberland replacements.
Yes, sir. Work boot inspired. New buck upper. Hiker laces. Matching gum sole.
Yeah, that's your New York exclusive.
NYC.
NYC.
That's what the chat says. Nothing on these yet for the Air Force One.
Yeah, everybody.
No comment on this. It is what it is. It speaks for itself. So,
yeah.
Purple Skeleton is back. It's kind of funny though that randomly all of the Halloween,
all of the Halloween.
Yeah, they're coming back, re-releasing, restock. So Friday, April Fool's Day, 1:30. So we got the purple, and then we got the dunk. I think is also on here. Maybe after this, the Air Max 90. Also at 1:30, and then there it is, Dunk Low Halloween at 1:10. So all of them will be this Friday, 10 a.m. sneakers app. Halloween inspired.
That's a clean shoe right there.
Yeah, super clean. Definitely like the color. Do you like the eyes and all that stuff or no? Little eye details?
I didn't even notice that. It's subtle, so it's subtle.
Yeah. Let me see. Digging the Air Max, Halloween stuff. Just got off the boat. Sourcing code.
Right.
So there we go. I mean, I guess it's better late than never getting a restock on them.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan 1 High, Georgetown. Ooh. 200. Of course, we are in the March Madness. We're in Final Four.
200? Why?
200. And so weekend nods to Jordan's opponent in the 1982 National Championship, Georgetown Hoyas. Let me see.
Dude, from
cute
the photos,
Patrick.
From the photos, though, that shoe looks stiff.
This leather.
Yeah.
Does it look soft?
There's no
look plushy,
buttery plush leather.
85 cuts, as SA said. There you go.
Yeah, it's very high.
So 200.
That goes up to my knees.
Cutthroat wanted to hit on sneakers. They are stiff, says SA. 85 price goes up because Price Assassins. So yeah, that'll be on this Saturday already. Is that it?
Are the Foot Lockers getting them?
I don't even check. It's a good question. Let me see. Yeah, I guess that was it. Well, of course they have these in here, but we don't have to talk about
trash.
Reviews mentioned the leather is thick, so gotta half size up. Says Sneaker Flip Find.
Thick leather.
Yeah, stiff and 85 cut. Got one in hand, William Perry. All right. Now let's talk about, let me get this out of the way. Before we get to the whatnot reminder, which, yes, reminding you, I will go live after this. I am going to do brand new Mitchell and Ness snapbacks, all NBA, 50 hats to go through. Winner gets to choose what hat they want. They're going to start off at $1. Yeah,
it'll be 2 hours so at least.
No, man. So immediately after this, go to Whatnot, hit that follow button, and also giveaways. I'm giving away the Suns and the Bulls hats, and maybe even more. Just depends on how it goes and what's going on. This is the first time ever doing this. I don't know how good it's gonna be. Might be rough. Who knows? But that's what I wanted to talk about before we get into our main topic. If you were there yesterday, what did you think about the app? What did you think about the Bees Live? How did you feel? Was it what you thought it was going to be? Because I know when we first talked about it, people were like, I don't know what that is. It sounds very QVC like.
Right.
And then other people were like, hey, I'm kind of liking this. And then on my end, I thought it was super exciting because I was like, is someone going to get a deal on this? Is
Right.
someone, what else are they looking for? So when I was looking at it, because I know a little bit more, of course, about what B has in his inventory, how much he paid for things. And there was some things that I'm like, man, B's killing it on some of this. And then there was some things where I'm like, man, B gave some, like those Kyries.
Yeah.
Someone got a sick deal.
Yeah.
But then I was like, people are also really getting good deals with the dollar shipping option.
Yeah.
And of course, you're not up paying on like an extra 3% on top of that, like you would on StockX. So I was like, that's really good on the buyer side. So, and also it was very chill. It wasn't over the top to where, I don't know, constant things being pushed or anything. And also it wasn't crappy inventory. Because ever since I joined, I've just been joining random auctions.
Just trying to observe,
get a feel for it. And
Right.
there's some people just straight up lying. Like their preview shows like sick stuff. I'm like, man, all right, let's see it. And then I open it up and they're literally trying to dump like trashy inventory. And I'm like, this isn't cool. Like this, I think if you have really good stuff and you have that kind of community around that where, because even on your live, people were helping each other out too. Like, oh, give away this. And then, so that was cool too. But I don't know. Let's see what the chat says. And what does B think? So,
Right.
Go ahead.
mean, it was definitely a unique experience. Obviously, some people would say like, oh, it'd be easy for you because you've done live, and I've never sold anything here. I mean, the only thing, in anything that I've done video wise, the only thing I've sold is the dream and inspiration. I've never sold a product, right? So, I mean, for the longest time, nobody even knew what my store was. So I was not really trying to get money out of people directly on any platform as far as social media. So I think this one was like a very different vibe because now, I'm a seller guy when I'm on the platform. But now I feel like it's a social media platform. Now I get to sell things. So that was like the like the nervousness. That's where it's coming from. Because one is like for the people that have joined, that's why I said like if something's gonna go low, I wish it's gonna go to you guys and just snag it for $1 more. But I think overall it's fun. What I realized at the end too is it's actually another community. There were people that we've never seen before. It felt like it was two communities merging together, but had a common interest in shoes and sneakers. We got the YouTube and Instagram, and then now we got the Whatnot OGs, right? So I was like, finally, like that lady Sasha, I was like, she was an OG. So I was like, man, that was cool to kind of like now I'm the rookie to kind of like, hey, like, let's give her a deal. And yeah, and I was cool with that. So that one I was cool. And then I feel like there's like that unwritten agreement that if I'm happy about the price, if I'm making profit and I'm not price gouging, and then you're getting a deal too and you're happy, I think that's like the good win-win situation. I think I remember myself saying it's like, oh, hey, like I have another one of these. Don't, if you guys want one, I'll run another one. Right. So I was like kind of like telling them like, hey, don't run it up too much that you're fighting against each other. I'll have another one next. So you take this one, the other guy take this one. And it happened. Like the hoodie and the Air Max 97. So I think that was cool. And overall, I made profit, and I'm transparent with, the sales. Like I've been telling people like we sold 5,700 last night, 57 something last night. So I was like in 2.5 hours. That
Yeah.
was wild. And like it felt like Q4, but at the same time I was live. Um, it was definitely an experience. We had a lot, uh, a lot of discussion with my wife on how things are gonna go, just the organization of it, where things go, because we thought we were prepared. We're gonna grab here and then go there. So it's definitely a challenge. I think I like the challenge of learning the platform again, learning the customer.
Something
You know,
new, something exciting
yeah,
too, and
yeah. I
not.
think I think that's what it is. It brought, especially during this time that I'm not outsourcing a lot. I'm in the middle of trying to buy a house, so I'm not trying to spend more capital, but instead I'm actually gaining more capital back, right?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I have a bunch of stuff there that I was willing to take a loss on eBay, but some stuff, I didn't take much loss on whatnot, and some broke even. So I was cool with that. Yeah, that was
I mean, that's what I was kind of hoping for too. Was like it was gonna be a mix to where, all right, B makes money. He's in it for a business, but number two, people get good deals because there are gonna be some that you're gonna make good money on, maybe decent, maybe semi decent, and then there's some that are like, man, this guy
Mhm.
got a steal or that person got a steal. So it's like you like to see both. And
Mhm.
then at the same time, the giveaways though. I mean, people like Supreme mug, shirts. Someone got shadows. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Even if you never buy anything, you just entered the giveaways and you
Right.
were
Right.
just watching. That was still a
Mhm.
cool experience.
Yeah.
So I like that side of it too.
Yeah, that was that one, like, like, because it was like it's very interactive.
Yeah.
It's not like, again, we compared to QVC, is like that dude, like they're just hyping the product. Like, I'm not there trying to hype the product, because at the end of the day, right, if I think it's garbage, I'm not gonna expect a lot from it, right? Like let's do the Shacknosis, right? Jake wasn't there to run it up, so obviously it wasn't gonna go high, and I was
Yeah.
okay with that, right? And I'm not gonna be like, oh guys, this is the USA Olympics colorway.
The
This will
rarest
never come back
Shacknosis.
again. Yeah,
You're never
right.
gonna find this again.
Yeah, yeah, like never.
Let
So
me start this bit at 100.
yeah, yeah. So, uh, um, Fogel McLevin, how many days? We shipped it out today. We shipped everything out today. Um, Obviously, like, the adrenaline was high, dude. It took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to fall asleep, because like my excitement was through
Your
the roof.
adrenaline was pumping.
Yeah, and then like I felt like I was so tired after that, and then all of a sudden, like, my mind just kept thinking like, what should I do next? What should I do next? And then so we woke up around like 10, about close to 11 already this morning, and we were able to get everything out by 4 p.m.
Mm.
Because we still had eBay and Go to ship, so that was challenging, and definitely it helps so much when uh you have somebody helping you, like my wife, that ultimately knows the inventory as well as I do too. So we were on the same page. Like, let's do not 97. Like that 9.5 and 9. Like that one was like smooth. I mean, for the first time, I think it was smooth, because like I was really afraid that we're gonna end up arguing. It's like, hey, no, don't do that. Like, no, I told you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, right? Like, there's so many factors, right? Um, and again, like, it's gonna be something that we'll learn from, and obviously we're gonna share the tips to you guys.
Yeah, and everything. And so go ahead. Anything that someone was saying a link. Do I have a link? I think I have my user link. I can put it in here.
Mhm.
But I think for some of the people that are interested in selling though, how was the shipping process
Right.
though?
So to be honest, I was telling Glenn and Price Assassin that it's the next best thing as far as the seller dashboard. It's the next best thing to eBay, because you know how eBay is so streamlined. It feels like if you've seen a factory or a fulfillment center, they have a dashboard of like what to ship, who this goes to, right? And we're not used to that on any other platform, right? Like Poshmark, they just send you the label, and you have to remember who this goes to, right? That's the thing. So
And then like Mercari, you got to do technically one by one.
yeah, one by one, right? That
Um,
email you print, right, or
and
something
then
like
Go
that.
and StockX, you have two things. You got one of them has to go in the box, and then you got the
Yeah,
other one that goes.
yeah. So
So
so the cool thing about it is like, so we everybody knows we use a Dymo printer, right? When you print, you can set whatever you want. If you want a bond paper, like the old school way Glenn did before,
oh, you just
or
cut
the
it.
4x6, right?
Yeah.
So you could do that. So you get two 4x6. One is actually the order details and then the label. So you can, it's kind of like still a goat style, but you have a dashboard that you can hit just print, 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 and then all just go in one.
Mm.
So that's what I like about it. So I just went and print all of it at once. That's why if you guys saw my Instagram story, I have so much labels, but it wasn't confusing at all because it was A in, part one, part two, part one, part two. So that was interesting. And then it automatically did the bundle itself. So if some person had two orders, so they had all their orders in there on the first sheet, and the second sheet is their label. So I did like that feature. So it's very similar to eBay's bulk shipping. So that's why it
Okay.
wasn't strange. And then they did have like a generate scan form button right there, and it was very easy. So you know how like eBay has you go to a different window, a next window. So you click generate scan form, and it just populates a scan form download, and you just print it. And then you can also download a CSV file if you have Excel on your computer. It will tell you all the order numbers, pretty much, all the details.
A couple of questions though, actually really good questions.
Yeah.
So the first one, what is a return policy?
There's no return. There is no return unless it's obviously a case of buyer not
Remorse or
re-
buyer
yeah, it
error?
can be buyer's remorse because it has to be like seller error. The only
Mm.
time that you'll have a return is, obviously you sent the wrong shoe or you didn't describe it as well. You said it was brand new and the buyer received used. So obviously there's gonna be that. But you know, again, it's our first time. So I mean, even me and Glenn, we've gone into the onboarding. Like a lot of this stuff is pretty much, I feel like it's either they're gonna email us about, or it's gonna be something that we have to learn case by case.
So let's say for an example, like Select Goods, let's say bought 3 pairs
Yeah.
and you get $1, the second and third item are $1 each for shipping.
Hmm.
So does it automatically combine, like you're going to ship all 3 pairs in
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
big box?
Yeah. Because
And you have to do that? You can't do
no, because you
individually?
only get one label.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Because
Yeah. So
now you really got to pack it well when it comes to
yeah.
shoes
Yeah.
with box. So,
Yeah. So like I was lucky that I've bought like the brown box of 15 by 12 by 6
mm,
that I could fit 3 if I like put them together. Um, so that's one of the things that I'm gonna order like double double bin box, like a 12 by 10 by 12, like the tall rectangle box that would fit 2. And then if it fits 3, then I guess I could order another one because surprisingly enough, I think we had 5 or 6 packages that had more than 2 pairs.
that's
Yeah.
pretty interesting because now you're going to have to figure out or buy different boxes or how that's going to. Because what if someone buys like 10 pairs? I mean,
Dude, yeah, you gotta go to Home Depot.
what? What? You can always tape singles together too, Price Assassins.
Yeah, that's true.
Put them all in the single boxes to protect them and then put those in one huge box. I mean,
No, no, just stick them all together. I have a really long box.
Yeah, that would be. So yeah, Select Goods. How does $1 shipping work? So that is interesting on both
Yeah,
sides, the buyer
the
and the
dollar
seller.
shipping works is automatic as soon as you purchase the next one. You only get charged $1. Yeah.
I think that could get a little wild if someone
Yeah, so how do you
buys.
know what size box for label? Do you input dimension? So it's kind of like what is it? Is it Mercari? or Posh that you can. It's like Mercari, right? Like you have 1 to 12 ounces, 12 to 16, and then 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 6. So like there's categories of what weight range that you pick. So you don't have to put in the exact weight.
Okay. Any other questions? I mean, I think they're pretty good questions in the chat that we had. Stuff that I probably should have thought about, especially before going live after this. But
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
use
learn along the way too.
they use Shippo. Yeah, RJ Funky Bunny. Yeah, the pirate ship thing. Yeah, they use Shippo. So it's all USPS. So which is kind of favorable because we can use the modified 1092 and 1095. So that saved me
Mm,
a lot of time because I already had pre-cut boxes.
mm.
So that's one thing to think because, dude, if you're gonna start selling volume, boxes add up.
Yeah, real quick.
So now like that alone, if we went UPS, dude, I would have to run out to Home Depot because I couldn't use the postal boxes. So now like having a stack of 1092s and 1095 was clutch. That was clutch.
Southtown Finds, what up? Rodolfo is recommended for sellers without YouTube channels. So here's the thing that because people are saying Glenn probably got B in and things like that. B actually got in before I did, and I sent in my application before him.
Yeah, way earlier than I did.
So I used, the YouTube channel that I had a following for YouTube, but B used his eBay store. And I thought that was really smart because I was like, man, should I have used my eBay store? Because I've been selling for years. So I would recommend doing that and putting your eBay store and showing you're a legit seller.
Right.
And maybe that would help you on that end to get in.
Yeah.
So I would say give it a shot. I would use that.
Yeah. And here's the thing too, like, yes, it would help that if you have a following already.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the determination if you're gonna succeed or not. Because again, like Glenn said, ever since we heard about this app, we've been in this every day. We're like calling each other, hey, check this dude out. Like we're like literally like looking at this. And then I've made some kind of like friends, I would say digital friends. And I would comment and I would ask them. And then some like even like the clothing sellers like, oh man, like they got good product. And then follow me on IG. And then I look at their IG, like they have a really small IG, but their whatnot, it's really big. So I would say like anything else, yes, to start off, yes, you might get a boost for people that already follow you. But I think ultimately it's because of your product. Right?
Yeah, for sure. And if you're running dollar thing, I think dollar auctions, it makes it fun for people. But
yeah, the dollar auction, it makes it more interactive, right? Because if I have $100 to spend, I can pretty much bid until 100 until you bid me out, right?
But the same thing, we've seen people start their auctions at $50, $100, and people are like, dude, it's not even worth that. Like, and that's the thing too, is like you got to be realistic as a seller. Like you said, Shaqnosis isn't going to sell for 100. Yeah, people were asking for Reebok. You brought it out.
Yeah,
but you're going to be realistic about it, and so should the buyer, and not just be like, hey, well, I'm just going to throw up whatever and start it off really high. It doesn't make sense. And that's not even going. Now it makes it seem like you're not really even also part of the experience or the community.
Right.
Just list on eBay.
You're just like a random trader, right? You just pop in there and just try to like gouge everyone as much as you could. and that's why like I even let people cancel. There's people that canceled and I'm cool with that. Like people are either they're trying to be sneaky, trying to get a steal, or not paying attention. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. Like imagine like that means I don't have to deal with returns. Like let's cancel it now.
If you weren't cool with it, you wouldn't have priced it at $1.
Yeah, that's true.
You would have started it off high.
Yeah, I'll be starting at like Shaqnosis at 150. Let's go, guys.
Let's go, guys. Run it. Let me see. Do you bring your own traffic to Whatnot? So yes and no, because I think the preview really helps. And if you're doing a half-assed preview, some people don't put any preview, or some people didn't even have a profile picture. But at least give people an example of what you're planning on selling. And of course, like I said too, there's also been some fake ones to where I saw some, you know, jerseys and shoes, and I was like, man, let's see what this guy has. And I opened it up, and it was
Selling
some,
Funko.
yeah, this guy was selling like just $2, you know, old crusty hats and NBA shirts that just didn't make sense.
Yeah,
Um,
I think too, like the preview. That's actually the cool part. Like that's what I like about it. I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna what do they call that term? Overachieve. I'm just gonna overachieve in this preview.
yeah, do the
So,
best you can to get
yeah.
people interested. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, like we're just another store, right? And because again, Whatnot app really didn't know who Hustlebee and who Hustler Hacks was.
Cool Kicks, I don't even recognize it anymore. It looks too clean. Have a female do the live is the hack too, Southtown.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
that will bring in people.
I've seen that. We might have to get some guest supermodels,
Lucky in Three Legs, will you try to make it less than 2 hours next time?
bro. I didn't do it on purpose, right? So let's put it this way: I had 50 items, right? It's like, oh, we'll do this like a minute, right? 1 minute, that's 60 minutes, right? So 50 items with giveaway. Dude, I was like, I look at the time and I was like, man, it's been an hour. And I look at my side file, it's still a lot. And I look at my solds, crap, I only sold 20.
Let
Yeah,
me go back. Yeah, good questions coming in. Will
the
you try? Oh,
expectation. Yeah, that was the expectation versus reality war in my head. And
mm,
I think people were like noticing it. People were noticing it. It's like, hey, B, you need coffee or something?
yeah. You're like, this boy's dying. The
Dude, I was
energy
like,
drink or
I mean, to be honest, I had like 10 more items that I was like, I just have to wait till the next one. I can't do it anymore.
Hustle and Silence does what not provide anything for taxes? Good question. You're like, hell if I
Let's not
know.
talk about that. It's so early.
I'm guessing probably like everything else, as long as you go over the $600, you're probably gonna get
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It would be because,
Um,
especially I think now it's only PayPal, right? You get to send it to your PayPal.
or you could do bank account. I think you could do
Yeah, I
either
don't
one.
think the bank was too smooth. Didn't you have to do your like? Cause I tried to
Yeah.
do my bank. PayPal went in like the easiest or something.
Oh, I tried to
I
do
guess,
PayPal and it didn't let me.
huh?
Bank account went for me, but the PayPal didn't. So I don't know what happened there.
Oh.
Let me see. How about strikes for allowing the cancels? Unbreakable Kick said he got hit with 2 strikes for allowing cancels, says Brent.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they give you two, as far as the way I understood it, is that as a buyer, they give you two chances to cancel.
Yeah,
As
and
a
then
seller, they give you 2 chances to cancel.
yeah, yeah, to cancel, not fulfilling an order.
Yeah, not
Basically,
fulfilling an order.
not having it in stock, like
Yeah.
what we would do on eBay or Goat. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where you get strike. But allowing somebody to cancel, I've canceled 4, and I've seen people cancel. I've seen people let people cancel just by mistake and stuff like that, and then just
Yeah.
had it rerun. Yeah.
Uh,
You put the weight. Yes. You can like create listings, your pre-selling listings before your auction, so that when the auction comes, you just hit send to auction and then it would pop up. That way all the infos are filled up. But what other people do is like, if they sell random things and it's like, hey, you guys want this phone, and then they just all of a sudden list it right then and there.
yeah.
And but yeah, you have to fill up all the details.
Yeah, just stuff on the fly, and people are like, "You guys got
Yeah, and then
Reebok? You got Tyler shoes? What about that shirt? You can sell that shirt?" Well, I
yeah,
guess.
dude, I've seen people like, "Hey, hold that shirt." I'm like, and then the guy was like so awkward. It's like, I actually like this shirt. I can sell it next month.
What?
Yeah, and then
Flip.
you have like like people doing this, and all of a sudden like you're looking at their face because they had to type things in,
Mm,
or yeah,
yeah, let me get that hat off your head. Exactly. Just
yeah.
like, what's a good question? Oh, do you have to put? Wait, so do you have to put in a weight before you auction so shipping
Yeah,
is
that
included?
was that. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. Yeah.
You enter it in when you do your listings on there. But that's the thing. That's also people don't even put listings. They just put shirt number 1, shirt number
Yeah.
2. So I guess on the fly they can just
Well, that's how. Well, I think that's how. Like, right. For example, if I'm dating, if it's something cheap, right? Next thing you know, I bought 3 shirts already, right? And then your shipping information says T-shirt 1, T-shirt 2, T-shirt 3. And in my mind, I'm like, man, I bought a Superman T-shirt. Why is this guy sending me Spider-Man? Now you guys are arguing like, hey, Glenn, you scammed me. And obviously, at that point, you don't have anything to protect yourself.
except screenshots if you took screenshots
Yeah, or
during the
screenshot,
live. But
or yeah, and then like the live is not recorded. It's not like you guys can rewind it.
well, I
At
guess
that point,
you can
you're like,
screen
you
record,
just
but
keep throwing a red flag for review.
screen record and watch the whole thing all over again.
Oh
2-3
man,
hours.
yeah,
3 hour.
that's what I don't want. But again, I think that's coming from the experience of being an eBay seller, right? For eBay seller, like we're up to a point that we're taking photo of a we're out here taking 12 photos just to prove that this is the legit pair you're getting, right?
Yeah.
And then Whatnot allows you to do one photo.
Did they pay you guys for all the promo? I
No,
wish.
no.
Eric D. I'm gonna screen record from a computer. So there you go. Eric watches YouTube. Any other questions on it? I'm learning, B's learning, you're
Yeah,
learning,
they didn't pay
buyer
us
and
for the
seller.
promo. I think the payment is really the the learning process and the ability to sell on another platform. Because I mean, like we talk about this, right? Like, hey, be like, don't you have any savings? You're all about going all in. It's like, no, it's on products. And like, if I really need 10 grand in the next week, I'll just go to Whatnot now. Hey, what do you want?
Just sell everything to lead to that point. Some people are just getting mad steals.
Yeah.
Is what it
Uh,
is.
the payout generates when it says delivered. So then there's like 24 to it depends on your bank or the payment
Yeah.
process.
I guess kind of like Mercari.
Yeah, like Mercari.
How are your guys' sales and other platforms? PT Hunter asks us and everybody else in the chat.
Hmm.
eBay has been strong. I think it's still been the same.
Yeah, I
Go
think eBay's normal. I mean, for it to be March, it's pretty
Mercari
decent.
seemed a little slower.
Mercari died.
And StockX, I don't even have anything on
Yeah,
StockX right
what's
now. So
StockX?
yeah. So I haven't even put anything on there. We'll see what the chat says too. Worst experience you've ever had with a buyer?
We don't have bad experiences yet.
So I guess we'll see how it plays out. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more questions as time goes on and we
Yo,
try
you're about to
things.
go
So
live.
I'm about to go live in 15 minutes. So we're just gonna go through some of the finds because we didn't do it last time. We'll cover our main topic next week. Since we kind of got bombarded with the whatnot questions, which is good because we gotta learn. Let me get this share. Let me see window. All right. Some of the finds that were out there. Man, this thrift JT resells. What the heck is going on here with Kobe's and Jordan 11s and
What?
$9 each? Yeah, JT resells. That was a big time haul.
So is this Goodwill?
I believe so. It's got the blue cards. I think so. I can see any of their
Man.
tags, but yeah, that was wild on that one. Also, it looks like Ross, people picking up Curry Golf, I think has also been showing up. So Justified Creations Boutique. What's the price on them though? Oh, that one sold at 150. Curry 6 Golf. So something to look out for there. I think someone else found them too. More Currys out here. Kid Junior 24. Under Armour Curry samples. They have them at looks like $55. Some of the samples there. Big Money Mo, of course. 20% off bricks. Picking up more ones. Let's see what he paid for these. 5s too. 160. More fives. 136. And Bordeaux, 136. So, of course, Big Money Mo eating as usual. I don't know where he is. He's usually
Still
here.
eating.
Let's see. J Minaj also, man, dominating. She's been going to the pawn shops, getting great deals out there.
Oh wow.
Um,
Those are you could be easy $100 shoe and whatnot.
I was looking at one. But man, those pawn shops are insane. But
I mean,
let's
I
go
bet
to-
you could get like a bundle deal if you buy them all or something.
oh,
right?
for sure. That's what I loved about going to Austin. They have pawn shops like this, and then you have to work them. All right, how
Mm.
much for that? What if I take all? And then at the very end, what if I pay cash for all? And then it goes down even more. You
Oh,
just got to keep
crap.
working them.
Man, Glenn, see, he's old dogs.
He knows a little bit. He knows a little bit.
They got some cash. I wouldn't have thought about that. Oh, cash? What is that?
They'll have to pay processing fee.
Sourcing code, whatnot comps.
What not comps? Richard out here. Some of the Adidas jerseys. How much were they? 12? Yeah, $12. Louisville and Kansas.
Are
Man,
those
more of
high
them.
end, Glenn?
No, I think they're. I don't think they're sewn. I think they're screen printed. I think, but $90 retail, so not bad, especially for $13. Let me see some of the Currys as well. Miss Piggy Adidas, and more Currys. Which the money's there for Currys. I don't know why people were kind of. I don't know what the price is. If some are 54, 49, but even some of the ones at 49.
Mhm.
They were still selling for 100, 120, depending on the colorway. So I wouldn't just skip over Currys
yeah,
because they're Under Armour or anything. I mean, the money's there, and the golf for sure. So Mamo Dog, 55 on that one. Yep, Currys have money. I say. Let me see anything else. More Currys. Jose Hustles, quick pickup, $55 on those Currys there. Oh, what is this? Philippines.
Oh, what is that?
Adidas jacket. C&J Enterprises.
4XL.
4XL. There you go, C&J.
Right.
More Currys. Mama Dog again. Curry 6 Splash Party. 55. Size 12. New Balance. The Trail. I don't know the price though. Mama Dog again. Project Rock, C&J, $50, but a ginormous size 15. And looks like more outlet finds though. So double check the outlets. Looks like 30% off right now. This one maximum 2,300, 30% off back wall.
Oh, those lows
Double
are
check.
clean.
Oh yeah. And Plato's Closet, Ross Shallington, Vapor Max, Up Tempos. Stay out of Plato's, Jake. So those are most of the finds, at least the recent stuff. But we shall see. But yeah, check the outlet, see what else is out there. Get this out of here. Remove. Yeah, price of sats is 30% off aisles 2. Oh, in bin. That jacket is a blanket. Oh man, biggest flip was a Curry. Brian picked up a couple of Currys, got a sample pair too, but nothing crazy. And Palma. And Palma also got, I think, something from B yesterday too. So nice. Picked up a New Balance Trail. Oh, Nick says 59, if I'm correct. And that's about it. All right, we're gonna cut it a little short. I'm gonna set up. We'll try this out.
Guys gotta get ready.
You're not gonna see me on camera
Because
because it's hats are small. I mean, you got to show the details. But
Okay.
I do plan on selling shoes, and I will be on camera then. I'm gonna do shoes. I'm also gonna do shirts and hoodies and Nike, Jordan, all that stuff down the road. But
yeah, Price of Size is disappointed.
why? That's
Yeah. Oh, you gotta model it. You gotta be like,
I gotta model it.
Glenn, you gotta get on your chair and then just turn.
Model it, and then they're like, "Why is this hat so itchy?" What is all this license stuff in here from? Did Hustler Hacks wear this? He said it was brand new. All right. We're done. I will see you guys on Whatnot. Whoever wants to follow.
Yep, everybody go join this Whatnot.
B will be there. And
I'll admin.
you'll admin.
I'll make sure people are in line.
All right, guys. We'll see you there, and we'll go from there. Go out and get it. See ya.